What's going on, everyone? We are back for another quick video. In this video, we're actually going to dig into how to use erank to find Etsy stores that are selling really well, and use this as a research method to find different products that we might want to sell and just get ideas for product designs that maybe we want to sell using Printful and print on demand with Etsy. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're interested in learning more about e-commerce, print on demand, whether that's on Etsy, Merch by Amazon, Shopify, etc., or just side hustles in general. And as always, check the description down below. That's where I'm going to put links to all the tools, tricks, tactics, etc. that I mention in this and my other videos. And finally, let me know in the comments below if you guys are using any tools or other research methods to find winning stores and designs that are selling really well on Etsy. So that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into this video. What we're going to want to do is actually go over to erank. This is a tool. They have a free version and they have a paid version. It's about $9 a month. I do pay for the paid version, but the free version has a lot of features, so I highly recommend you guys check this out, whether you want to pay for it or not. And you can connect your own Etsy store on here, as I've done, and get some high-level dashboard stats, etc. But what we're going to look at today is actually how to go about finding winning stores on Etsy. Now, there's really kind of two things that I look at. One is I like to check over here where it tells me most sales. And we can see here right away that these guys yesterday did 1,289 sales on their Etsy store, which is crazy. Let's go ahead and click see more. It's going to pull up a bunch of stores that are doing really well. This is also found if we're at the top here in competition by clicking top sellers. And you guys can see here, this is a really cool way to actually find, whether it's trending stores or stores that are just crushing it on Etsy. So you can hopefully, take some of the stuff that they're doing that's working well and implement it with your own Etsy store to sell more products with, print on demand or whatever it is that you're selling on Etsy. So what I like to do, there's a number of ways you can go about this, but I like to actually go ahead and filter by clothing, since most of the products I'm selling are t-shirts. And we can go ahead down here and see, the Etsy stores that are doing well. So these here, the top 100 Etsy stores in the clothing category. So if we go ahead, we can just kind of go through these one by one and take a look at them. So if we go ahead and click on the first one here, we can see they've done 220,000 total sales since this shop has been open. If we click this, it's going to give us a nice kind of breakdown. So we can see 220,000 total sales. Their sales rank in the US is number 18. The main category they're in, clothing. Shop age, so how long they've been on there, 11 years. And we can see how many sales they've made today, which, it's about 2 a.m. right now while I'm recording this. So it's pretty good that they're already making, 4 sales. Average sales per day, 54.85, which is crazy. So if we want, it gives us a nice little pull here on some of their recent listings. But what I normally like to do is just kind of dig in a little bit more, and I'll actually go ahead and click on the store itself. And let me actually open this in a new tab. And if you guys have an account with erank, you can also click this and track the shop or do a tag analysis on their shop. We'll come back while that loads. So let's go ahead and take a look at their Etsy store. And what I just like to do here is kind of figure out what they're doing that's working, right? So they have obviously an amazing banner up here at the top. They've definitely put some work into this. They have a nice little logo here. And we can see, again, the high-level stats, right? 220,000 total sales. They've been on Etsy since 2008. And they are crushing it with reviews, right? They have 38,000 reviews, 34,000 people have favorited this shop. I like to go and check just how they're breaking down their categories, so we can see they've done a really good job of kind of breaking these all down. Fall, 2019, Christmas, school teacher, blah, blah, blah. And so we can kind of dig into these and just find, maybe design themes or niches that we haven't thought about. We have right now, obviously, the seasonal stuff. So Thanksgiving's coming up. We can see they're doing a lot here. And I also like to look, again, at, what they're doing with free shipping. Are they offering free shipping on their store? Are they charging for it? What are they pricing their t-shirts at? So this one's $16.50, right? And just trying to figure out kind of what products are working for them. But I also like to go and, let's see here, and sort by relevance. You can sort, however you want, but just kind of see what the most relevant products are that popped up here, and just then go ahead and kind of dig into the categories that they actually have laid out. So if I'm doing research right now to list products for Christmas, I might go ahead and look at what they have here in their Christmas one, and maybe I see some designs that I like and I want to take a look at these styles, right? So I might see this one and say, okay, Bennett family Christmas. Maybe I want to try to get a bunch of different shirts for different people's families. So I might find like the top 100 last names. So if I'm interested in this, what I'll normally do is just kind of open up a Word document, and I'll just start keeping track of listings that I like that maybe have an idea, or, you know, just kind of funny things that I might like. So obviously, you know, cookies here, we could do something like that, etc. So I'm going to go ahead, let's take a look at another store here just to see what else is going on. We can see now the tag analyzer has actually pulled up, and so it's pulled a bunch of their popular tags here. And we get kind of a nice, you know, idea of how these tags are doing on Etsy. But let's go back to the store itself. And let's go back actually and check out another store here. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Signature shirts number 2. 181,000 total sales on the platform, which is amazing. And we can see here again, guys, the high level snapshot. Let's go ahead and take a look at their store. And I just think this is a really great way to find out if you guys are selling on Etsy. Obviously, it's a slightly different platform than Merch by Amazon or Shopify. So it's always a good idea to find out who is crushing it on this platform and then try to mimic some of the things that they're doing. So how can we mimic this stuff? Can we offer free shipping? Are they doing that? Are they offering, you know, discounts or promotions, etc.? And again, we can see, you know, this is a really simple logo, really simple banner we could create in Canva, and a lot of even just text-based designs, right? Vintage 1989. So maybe I could come and create a design, you know, for a bunch of different years here. I could create 20 or 30 designs like vintage 1988, 89, 90, etc. And, you know, just change it up, add something to it, right? Change it a little bit. Custom shark. Okay, we have all kinds of different stuff in here. So again, this is just normally how I run through this process and just kind of get some ideas. So maybe I haven't done anything like this, mental health. So I might just make a note of mental health as a niche, and I might put a link here. And I normally will do this if I'm kind of, you know, stuck on designs. I don't really know what to do, you know, as far as finding a niche that I want to actually sell products in. So I'm gonna make a note here, and we'll just kind of keep going through. But for the sake of this video, I'm not going to do, you know, too many more of these stores. Let's just go back and take a look at some of the other categories. I just want to give you guys an idea of, you know, what other categories you can look at here. So for example, we could go ahead and look at, let's do weddings and just see what comes up. And let's just take a look at this one. 500,000 sales. And they've only been on Etsy for 6 years, so that's pretty crazy. So 6 years, and they have done 500,000 sales already. You can see they've already done 18 sales today, and again, it's 2:41 a.m. where I am, so it's pretty crazy. And let's just take a look at this store really quick. And again, guys, we can just see they have a lot of, obviously they have a lot of products that are not just t-shirts, but again, we can kind of get some ideas here. Maybe we want to do, you know, a bridesmaid, you know, style shirt or whatever. So we can just see, hey, this product's doing really well in their store. People are buying this. Let's just see, bachelor party, bachelorette party. Maybe we could find something in here. Groomsmen gifts, right? So these are all just ideas that we can now take a note on and, you know, maybe check out later. Groomsmen gifts, batch. How do I spell that? I spell that right? Etc. And we can even take these, and if we're selling on different platforms, we could also use these and find kind of designs. So now if we wanted to take this one step further and do a little bit more research, we could even do something like copying kind of the main keyword that we found that we might want to take a look at. And we can just do a general search on Etsy just to see, you know, some of the other products that, you know, pop up for this, and just kind of get an idea for what else is selling on here. So we have groomsmen gift. Actually, what I'm going to do is do groomsmen shirt, and we'll just see what pops up. And this is, again, this is just kind of the first step in researching. You know, if you're just trying to find those ideas or find some kind of creative things that are selling well, we can see the best sellers are here, etc. So yeah, guys, that's really it for this video. Again, so we're using erank, and pretty much we're just spying on kind of the competitors that are doing really well on Etsy. So through the competition, top sellers, and then we can dig in, go to their stores, you know, see what's working as far as their layout on the store, and even dig in further than that and find, you know, products that are selling super well, and then kind of take that one step further and actually search on Etsy for our main keywords to kind of find some more products or product ideas that we could then go and create t-shirt designs around. So I hope that video was helpful for you guys. Let me know down below in the comments if there are any other strategies or tools that you guys are using. And as always, hit the subscribe button if you guys are interested in learning more about selling on Etsy or on Merch by Amazon or really anything else with print on demand. So that being said, guys, we will see you in the next video. Cheers.